Welcome to the New York State Association of School Business Officials Becoming a Mentor webinar. We are glad you have taken an interest in mentoring. I am Dr. Bonnie Tryon and will be your host as we explore what is expected of a mentor, principles of mentoring, and tips that successful mentors use. At a time of rapid change, the nature of school business officials' job responsibilities and titles are more varied than ever. Your association believes that mentors can help prepare school business officials for what their job looks like now, what it may look like in 5 years, in 10 years, and beyond. The mentor program is designed to train only the most experienced and successful school business officials as mentors. The goals of the mentor program are to fill knowledge and skills gaps and to provide networking opportunities. Using a one-to-one instructional tutorial approach, mentees and mentors work together to meet mutually agreed upon goals. The focus of the mentoring session is to better understand the demands placed on the school business official and to build new levels of expertise, especially if the mentee is not familiar with school settings. Whatever the entry point is along the career path, the goal of the mentor program is to pair the mentee with a mentor who will work to make the mentee's goals reality. The association provides a number of reference tools that can be downloaded from our website. Mentors are highly encouraged to review these documents with their mentees and to use them as reference tools throughout the year of mentoring. The first document is the International School Business Management Professional Standards. It breaks down the functions of the school business official into 8 standard areas and provides material for current and future school business officials to better understand the diversity and ever-changing nature of their profession. Your association provides you with a set of mentor standards that frames the work you will do as a mentor. If you're not sure if becoming a mentor is for you, review the standards to see how you might function within them. The New York State Association of School Business Officials has developed a code of ethics that addresses standards of conduct. As is the case with many professional positions, even the appearance of impropriety is cause for concern. This document is a great tool to reference when dilemmas around such situations occur. And, in 2013, a team of your colleagues developed the association's evaluation tool. It uses a 4-level performance scale that can easily be used as a mentee pre- and post-assessment. It can also serve as a jumping-off point for initial mentoring conversations. Remember, formal evaluation of the mentee is not part of the mentoring process. However, preparing a mentee for evaluation could be a goal. So what does it mean to be a mentor? The association believes that the process of mentoring provides for both the mentor and the mentee to become more effective school business officials. To be effective, mentors are expected to make and keep mentoring appointments and to share their own strengths, experiences, background, and values with the understanding that mentees will do the same. Mentors use the tools noted in the previous slide in meaningful, work-related conversations so the goals of the mentees are met. Mentors provide timely feedback to questions that support the mentee in learning how to solve problems on their own. Asking questions that impact the level of reflection is where growth in making decisions and problem-solving lie. Mentors are highly respected and reflective school business officials who are expected to be skilled in organizing people and information, communicating, listening, analyzing, providing feedback, and negotiating. Mentors are committed to the mentoring process and to the professional growth and advancement of their mentees. The mentor program is built upon a platform of solid, founding principles that guide what the mentoring process looks like in action. These 8 principles, when used in concert with one another, provide for rich mentoring conversations. The first founding principle is ensuring that mentors are confident and secure in the body of knowledge that is essential to becoming a successful school business official. Mentors keep up to date in the changing nature of the profession by participating in association functions, attending conferences, teaching courses, and being well read in the professional literature. Active listening is more than repeating what was heard. Rather, active listening is suspending judgment as the listener concentrates on the intent and the feelings of the speaker. It is through active listening that understanding is built. Through genuine understanding, coupled with appreciation, the foundation for a trusting relationship is built. Confidentiality, integrity, and honesty, as described in the association's Code of Ethics, play a part here. An understanding and appreciation of the mentee's strengths and values provide a platform for mentoring conversations. Mentees grow the fastest in areas they are the most compassionate about and have the necessary skill set to make a particular task engaging and successful. Teaching mentees to manage around their weaknesses as they concentrate their growth in areas where they can make maximum contribution takes place during mentoring conversations. Asking impactful questions such as, where shall we begin? What strengths do you bring to this? How does your choice align with your goals? How will you make that happen? Or, how will you hold yourself accountable? Build the mentee's capacity to solve their own problems. And there may be times when mentees do not know what to do next, and the mentor will want to jump in and tell the mentee what to do. There may be times when this is appropriate, but in doing so, the mentee does not build problem-solving skills. Also, giving feedback in the form of questions reduces the mentor's desire to tell the mentee what to do. Rather, requiring the mentee to reflect, preferably in writing, helps the mentee better see how the work done during mentoring sessions is applied in the work setting. It's one thing to hear me talk about what mentoring is, and another to actually see and hear a mentoring session between a mentor and a mentee who are members of your association. The second part of this webinar will contain just such a session and will be posted soon. I encourage you to watch for it. Meanwhile, here are some tips that may be helpful in your mentoring sessions. Mentoring can take a lot of time. Consider whether you have enough time to devote to a mentee. The mentor program calls for 5 contacts per month. When you first meet your mentee, take some time to schedule a mutually acceptable time to meet and stick to it. This is especially difficult if both the mentor and the mentee are actively employed as school business officials. Front load the relationship in the beginning. Don't be tempted to just jump right into it. Make points of connection about work experiences, hobbies, and favorite vacation spots in the first few sessions. Build a trusting relationship. Once a meeting time has been established, think about developing a partnership agreement that describes who will do what if a change in scheduled mentor time is needed. While this may seem small, it can make a big difference in the lives of very busy school business officials. The importance of defining and maintaining confidentiality is another important part of a partnership agreement. I tell my mentees they can speak to anyone about what we talk about, but I cannot speak to anyone unless first given permission by my mentee to do so. Closing a positive relationship can be tough, so start with the end in mind. Talk in the beginning about how to bring closure when the year of mentoring ends. An example might be meeting at a local coffee shop to toast to the year's mutual growth. Share your strengths and values with your mentee and ask your mentee to do the same, as working in one's areas of strengths and values are where the greatest growth will take place. Does your mentee see the big picture but miss the details? Is your mentee great with people but struggles with time management and organization? Does your mentee value trustworthiness, compassion, fame, curiosity, control, power? There are literally hundreds of values. Google values list and see what comes up. A great way to get to know your mentee better is for both of you to identify your top 5 values and share your lists. Remember that the agenda for the mentee conversations are targeted at the areas the mentee wants to discuss. Consider asking the mentee to look through the International School Business Management Professional Standards to rank order the standards where more expertise is desired. Or Ask your mentee to complete the association's evaluation tool as a self-assessment. The results can help the mentee establish goals. Encourage your mentee to reflect on what takes place during the mentoring sessions and how what is learned can be applied in the work setting. Few mentees are used to doing this, so reinforcing the need to do so early on in the mentoring relationship is key. Mentees keep a contact log, which can be a great place to do reflective writing. Asking open-ended questions is a big challenge for new mentors. Experienced and successful school business officials naturally want to tell their junior mentees what to do. Yet, in that telling, there is less learning than if the mentee built their own way of making decisions. When mentors ask the right question at the most opportune time, mentees build capacity. If you're in a session and can't think of what to say next, try these questions. What matters most to you in all of this? What other choices might there be? What specific actions are you stepping into? Monitor your own work by regularly reflecting on the association's mentor standards. Consider asking your mentee to give you feedback as to how you are working in the standards. This helps you get a better sense of how you are perceived and where your mentoring practice may need to grow. Know what to do and where to go for support if you or your mentee have a problem in the mentoring relationship. Likewise, know when to suggest that another mentor may be helpful. After all, we all have had more than one mentor in our lives. Remember that the goal of the mentoring program is for the mentees to grow their school business practice, not to become clones of you. This is why knowing when it is important to support your mentee in networking with others in the association. Given the rapidly changing nature of the school business officials' responsibilities, knowing whom to call for what is essential. Using these top 10 tips will support a successful launch of your mentoring practice. Thank you for watching this seminar. I hope the material covered has been beneficial to you as you continue to explore the field of mentoring. To find out more about the New York State Association of School Business Officials Mentor Program, contact Executive Director Michael Borges, Director of Communication Jacqueline McAllister, or Matthew Darius, Director of Professional Development.